Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday. I'm going to go ahead and get us started with the Path chant. I'm sorry. All right. Who's helping me? Miss Sue?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we going?
To college.
Why are we going to college?
To get an education.
Why do we need an education?
To create opportunity in our life and make a difference in our community.
Okay, one more time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we going?
To college.
Why are we going to college?
To get an education.
Why do we need an education?
To create opportunity in our life and make a difference in our communities.
Wonderful. Okay, now to the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now we will have our quote for the week.
Okay, the quote for today: you can find inspiration in everything. If you can, then you are not looking properly. May I repeat one more time? You can find inspiration in everything. If you can, then you are not looking properly. By Paul Smith.
Wonderful. Thank you, Miss Sue. Okay, now we will have Students of the Week and Month by Miss Whitaker.
Wow, that was a surprise. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Good to see everybody. Okay, fifth grade student of the week is Kenya Flores. Kenya is a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Ever optimistic, she seeks help when she needs it. Kenya is an individual with a jovial spirit. She is on task and on time and exemplifies the PATH character traits. Yay, Kenya. Sixth grade student of the week is Stephanie Luciano Trinidad. Cutie patootie, you are a savvy businesswoman, Stephanie. You keep your fellow sixth graders so stylish with your jewelry creations. We are always impressed with your responsible behavior and work ethic. Thank you for being focused and helpful during class. We love you. Seventh grade student of the week is Nova Perez. Congratulations on being selected for Student of the Week, Nova. You are very present in class and always giving your absolute best. You are a quiet leader, always asking clarifying questions when you are unsure about anything. In the art club and morning group, you have really come into your own and let your light shine through to light the way for all of us. After the last 2 weeks in art club, you've mastered putting up bulletin boards, and we love to see it. You rock. Stay golden, Nova. Eighth grade student of the week, my girl, Kimberly Navarrete. Kimberly has been a wonderful contributor to her class all year long. She has been a team leader in science, extended day instructional conversations, and novel discussions in ELA. She comes to class every day ready to learn and with a positive attitude. That helps motivate her peers. Keep it up, Kimberly. And we have December's Student of the Month. Is our fifth grade Sean Fulton. Sean has been a workhorse in both academics and grade level job responsibilities. His behavior is superb. He is always on task and has his work. Kind, courteous, calm, and cool. Keep up the good work, Mr. Fulton. Congratulations to all of our featured students.
Woo woo. Go ahead, guys. All right, now we'll have some announcements.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing okay. I wanted to talk to you all this morning about why we're virtual this week and why I felt it was the best decision for us to stay home and stay safe. So I asked to be part of the announcements so that I can talk to my students about this, because I think it's really important that you guys understand. Many of you stayed home today and watched your younger siblings go to school and have questions about that. So I want to make sure I'm discussing it with you. So the first thing I'll say as a leader is that it was a difficult decision for me. I sent an email out thinking that we were ready on Friday morning, but I also asked our staff to make sure that they were checking in and with themselves and their health. Some folks had runny noses or ongoing lingering colds, just to make sure that we were okay to be around each other this week. And I'm so glad that I did, because your teachers take the responsibility of being around each other and you very seriously. And many of them went and got tested or had already gotten tested. But I received an alarming amount of positive results. We're up to 6 now from our staff. And I had to make a decision before the end of the day on Friday about, what was more important, getting to school a week earlier, or a week later, or 2 weeks later, and risking someone who is positive not feeling well, someone who has positive family members having to come into work with that on their mind, and also looking at the rate at which this particular variant is spreading and how many people who are vaccinated are still getting sick. And my decision was for you guys to stay home for 1 more week. This is not something that we think is going to go on forever, because we have vaccinations, and some people with vaccinations are asymptomatic. And while that's great, that's also part of my concern, is that I'm seeing folks that are getting sick, that are having mild symptoms, and I'm seeing folks that are getting sick that I'm really worried about. But I'm glad to tell you that all of your teachers are okay. And I'm so proud. I don't know if proud is the right word. I'm just touched, because all of them are on with us. And you can't tell who's sick and who's not, which is pretty amazing. But the only reason we're able to do that is because we're online today. So I just want to make sure that you understand that PATH is a small school, and that we're different, and we just roll differently. And that's just the way that we are. And I'm not going to open unless I know you guys are safe, because I love you. And when I say that, I mean it. And I mean that for staff. So if you saw your younger sibling go to school, or your older sibling go to school, and they'll be like, we're going to school and you're virtual, or they're like, oh man, I wish I was virtual too, whatever the conversation was, just know that their school is different from us. When 6 people test positive out of a teaching staff that is so small, that's almost a quarter of our teaching staff. That's a lot. That means that no matter where you went in the school today, had we been open, you would have come into contact with at least 1 positive person. That's a huge risk to take. By next week, that risk will be drastically decreased, if not eliminated. To me, that's the smarter path forward. So that's why I made that decision. So I wish I could ask if there are any questions, but we're in webinar format. But if you guys can always email me. I emailed you towards the beginning of the week about why I changed my mind. But I think that was the primary reason why I was like, I don't think it's worth it to put you guys in danger. Second, we had a challenge last week. An attendance challenge, and there is a winning grade, and I am so excited because we're gonna jam outside with the outdoor speaker and have some pizza, and I would like to announce which grade that was. I would like to say that I'm surprised, but they had the lead pretty much from the first week that we were in the challenge. So congratulations to 5th grade for winning. You guys were online on time for those 3 days, and we're gonna party hardy. Save me a slice of pizza. 5th grade is gonna jam out when we get back to school, which is probably gonna be next week, probably, unless something else catastrophic happens. And if it does, we'll handle it, because that's how we do at PATH. However, we're gonna jam out. Save me a slice of pizza. so we can jam out outside with you guys. If you're feeling a little sad, it was pretty close, especially between 5th and 6th. Guess what? We have another challenge this week because why not? We're handing out pizza parties. So let's do this. We're going to be keeping track of our attendance this week. Make sure you log on time and that you don't miss your teacher taking attendance. I was in 8th grade morning group this morning, and I love going into morning group. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Thank you, Dr. Ray, for letting me talk so much in your morning group while the kids were supposed to be doing their work, because that's what I do. I interrupt you guys. It was just great seeing your faces, and almost everybody was there. Our seniors leading by example, so thank you. Those are all of my announcements. We do have testing that is beginning, but it's going to be beginning next week. And we've got a schedule for that because Dr. Perry is amazing. And we'll get it done. So we love you guys, and please continue to join us for virtual. Stay safe. Even if you are vaccinated, there are a lot of people that I know that don't have their vaccinations that are quietly going and getting them and going home, because that still affords you some level of protection the more vaccinated you are. Remember, no matter what you hear, what the CDC says is that a fully vaccinated person is one of 2 different circumstances. And this is important for you to share with your families. What people say on the street, just because everyone's talking about it, doesn't mean it's true. If you have received your 1st and your 2nd shot, and you are less than 6 months away from your last COVID vaccination, you are fully vaccinated. If it has been more than 6 months after your 2nd COVID shot, you need a booster to be fully vaccinated. Okay, because, and you can talk to Ms. Baptiste about this, also Mr. Kane and Ms. Thornton and Ms. Lester, the way antibodies work is right after you get a vaccine, they're very high. And as time passes, your protection goes down bit by bit by bit, which is why we get a booster. I personally got my booster and my flu shot because I'm not messing around with Corona, Flurona, none of the variants. I'm kung fuing them. But that doesn't mean that I'm 100% protected against anything. When I go food shopping, I'm like, please God, protect me, because I don't know, whatever this is, it's getting through stuff. So protect yourselves. Don't go crazy during virtual time. Don't go party. Okay. Put your masks on. And if you need help making a plan to isolate at home, I've already heard from a student that has a positive case. Remember that I can help you with that, okay? I've helped so many families across the past 2 years make a plan for isolating at home safely. Who uses what bathroom? I can drop off a kit at your house if you need one to sanitize, okay? And I can drop off masks if you need them. So contact me if you need any of those things. We love you. On to the funner announcements. All right, that's it for me. I think we also have, I see that, Ms. Parker. I can read that one too. Sorry about that. If you have siblings right now that are in 4th grade right now, we have applications that open for the 2022-23 school year, which is next year's 5th grade. What does this mean? For all of you who were in a lottery to get into Path Academy, you have paved the way for your siblings. Your older siblings and your younger siblings, they get the first priority. They do not need to sit through the nail biting of the lottery. If you have a sibling that is in 4th grade right now and you are a current student at Path, they have a seat at our school. But we need you to apply online, okay? Go to the Path website, go to applications, submit your application, and make sure that it says that your sister or brother is a sibling, okay? There is an application online for 22-23. Please fill it out so that we can reserve that seat and your sibling has a guaranteed seat in 5th grade next year. If you have older siblings, please make sure we are aware Ms. Medina is on it. And if there is an open space in any of the other grades, we will get them in. We just had some register last week. Okay. All righty. I think that's all of the announcements from me. If there are any others, please post your name in the chat and we will get them out. And again, we love you and we will see you next week after President's Day. Things should be under control. All right, just be safe. Don't nobody get sick. And for the love of everything good, do not come to school sick. If you are, we will make, I'm sorry, for Martin Luther King Day, Lord have mercy. Yes, for Dr. Martin Luther King Day, President's Day already passed, kids. But don't come to school sick. We will make sure you get a virtual option. We're going to be talking to staff about that. We love you. Don't be sleepy during morning circle when you have to do announcements like certain people. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Clark, for all that information. All right. We are going to move on to our PATH motto. Is everyone ready at home? Hopefully. Okay. All right. I'm ready. 1, 2, 3. We are nice. We work hard. We're on task and on time. We persevere. We accomplish. We triumph, and we do it with honor. We are PATH Academy. Woo! Everyone have a wonderful week. We love you virtually. Blue says hi.